Hey guys, Mouse here again, and this is the third video of our series featuring Ruby and the Flame teams in general. As promised, we will be showcasing an F2P friendly Flame team composition. I will show you the build, show you the skill rotation, and how it works overall. I will also give my take and compare it with the high-end build we used in the previous video. With that, let's begin. Okay, first we will use a 3-star ruby for this video, but don't worry, A0 and A1 are just fine. I just used 3 stars here for those who are at least serious about building their flame teams. For the matrices, we will be using the standard 2 Samir and 2 Crow matrices. Tsubasa is also a good choice since Ruby always fights long range anyway, but for SR options, you can use Sobek as usual. The second weapon is King with a 3-star advancement, 2-piece Shiro and 2-piece King Matrix. For SR options, you can use Robarg for the poison damage after the shatter. Again, the reason we want King is because of his 15 seconds burn at A1, which works well with Ruby's skill and discharge that grants additional damage based on the total damage of burn that the target is yet to receive. For the third weapon, we will try out using a 3-star Huma. There are still a lot of possible compositions for this like Zero, Nemesis, and Claudia, but for this video, I won't be able to showcase all of them, so I just pick Huma because it is easy to acquire in the standard banner and can also complement the team. For the matrices, let's try with 3 peppers because why not? We are assumed to be F2P here in this video and I like how fast it can charge with Huma. Crow and Huma matrices for damage are also great SSR options as well if you have them. For the trait, we're gonna use Dolly's Domain instead of Samir's because we are using 2 melee weapons which might not be ideal for a Samir trait. Now let's try to do some rehearsals so that we can visualize what's going to happen in our Bygone Phantasm run. In our previous video, I mentioned that we want to start using Ruby with her skill and activate all sorts of buffs. However, it's difficult to do that because without A5 and A6, Ruby's charging and buff stacking is actually painfully slow, and in my experience, it usually messes up the skill rotation. Here's what I start with instead. First, I use Dolly for the buffs and grouping up the enemies, then into the space-time rift, 1 or 2 dodge attacks, then switch into the axe to deal huge damage and gain lots of charges. Thank you, Pfeffer, for the charge. Then into a King Discharge plus skill. When the shields break, the enemies get burned. And then we can use Ruby's skill to get that bonus damage from the burn. This lineup skill rotation is a bit difficult to play, and so decision making and timing becomes very crucial. Unlike with the A5 or A6 Ruby wherein you can just rinse and repeat the rotation because the charge and the buffs are most likely always there. I'll give more info on this later, but now let's see a full run in Bygone Phantasm. As you saw, the gameplay is kinda slow compared to the previous video we showcased. I'm not sure if I'm just slow or something, maybe I just need more practice for the rotation. But overall, I just don't feel like playing something that is very slow like this one. Maybe some other DPSs with high charge could work better than Huma. I'm not really sure at this point. But still, it seems like A3 and A5 are worlds apart in terms of the actual performance, just because of that super quick charge rate. To demonstrate this, I upgraded the weapon to A5. Let's see how it's working now. Did you notice the difference? It is that back-to-back deadly combination of King's Discharge plus Shatter Burn into a Ruby Discharge that's making the difference. Now, I think we have covered pretty much most of the things about Ruby and the current available flame teams. So let's take a deep breath and tie up the 3 videos that we have uploaded thus far. So firstly, A0, A1, and A3, honestly, they work decently. They really provide good control, buff, debuff, and damage. A5, however, is where the weapon truly shines. A6, on the other hand, will polish the weapon's performance and make it an all-in-one weapon that can damage, can buff, can control, can shatter, can do pretty much everything. So, in my opinion, the power of this composition really lies in Ruby's A5 and A6. That's where it would start to become super fun with fast-paced skill rotation like the one we showcased in the previous video. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last video on Ruby and Flame teams for now, but if something comes up, of course, I'm gonna try to make a content on that. But yeah, I hope you've learned a lot of things that could help make your gaming experience better for the past few videos that we have uploaded since part 1. Really thank you very much and really appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments or feedback left, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me for more of these types of content. If you like the video, please like the video, and if you think this could help some of your friends or your crewmates, feel free to share it to them as well. And also, before you go, I would like to take this opportunity to ask for your help. I just need your feedback regarding these videos that I've made. What did you like the most about them, and what do you think can still be improved? So that's gonna be it for now, and see you soon for the next video.